Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming with you guys tonight. I'm referring to someone put a question about how do you get friends and family on board to your plans? You don't. This is the key, biggest issue. You do not get them on board. You know what you do? You go do your deal. You go live your life. You go do your deal. Right? And people are gonna say, Erica, that's not what I want to hear. Listen, what do we hear? The best part is you start doing your deal, right? So here's the breakdown. Your focus should be strangers first. Why? Your family knows you. They've spent time with you. They've heard you talk about different ideals. Or if you're younger, they may think of you as a child. They may think of you as silly. Just different stuff, right? So you must focus strangers first. Validation from outside people first, because once outside strangers start going, this is a great idea, or supporting it, all of a sudden your family jumps up like, we were always here, yeah. And that's funny, but that's what usually happens. So here's the list of things I think you should do when you're saying, Erica, I need people to make the dream work. Teamwork requires big dreams, and big plans require teamwork. They just do. They're very hard to do alone. But here's some ideas. Meetups.org. Run over to meetups.org and look for things that are your deal. Is it real estate? Is it hockey? Is it going to eating strange new foods? Whatever your deal is, head over there and find some meetups so you can find like-minded people. So biggerpockets.com, another good one. If your thing is real estate, right? Head over there, find all the people in your city and try to meet every single one of them. Or focus on which ones, if you're a really big city, focus on which ones are doing your deal. Like you're trying to find duplexes or fourplexes or small apartments under 15 units and you want to go in on a deal together, then that's what you need to be looking for. What are your goals? You have to write your goals out. Friends and family may hear you talk about your goals. That's right, Nicholas. I love Bigger Pockets too. Friends and family may hear you talk about your goals often, but don't see any action. They just see you doing this. So they're uncertain if this is a real deal, if you're really going to do it this time, or you're just talking smack, right? You're just making this stuff up as you go. So how do you focus, right? The next focus is the next 90 days. The next 90 days has to have some results-driven thing. You have to show them some kind of results in 90 days, whether it's just improving your credit, whether it's just cleaning up, whatever that's near you, around you. Let's say you get a new car. I mean, that might not help if you're trying to get a property. But like, you are really got to show some kind of results in 90 days or 6 months, right? But 90 days is the best, because when you say something in the next 90 days, that's your only goal, your only focus, your only thing. And all of a sudden you buy a rental property or you buy a small, cheap house that you're fixing on, people start noticing. People get for real. And don't have to brag about it, just do it. But the first thing is surrounding your circle with 5 to 10 people, strangers, honestly, who are doing the same goal. All right, next one. And when I say this, when I talk about going to Bigger Pockets or meetup.com, I mean, I can even be talking about doing volleyball. I've had friends who say, yeah, I want to go do volleyball this summer. And people throw cold water on it. Like, how you want to do that? Immediately they shut down. Don't do that. Leave that room, leave that conversation. Go find like-minded people. If you will stop yourself from going to play golf, volleyball, shoot guns, whatever, because the people around you are upset, you gotta get some new strangers around you, right? Okay, results bring others. Results do bring others. Now, if you say, hey, I want to buy 2 rentals this year, and all of a sudden you buy your own home, and then 90 days later after that, you buy a different rental, because people refinance their homes all the time and take that same money and put it into another deal, right? But it's all about that debt to income ratio, depending on who they are and what kind of loan they're trying to do. So that's the key, doing it anyway. Another great one is bandit signs. If you're in real estate, the most awesome thing to see is when your friends and family start seeing your bandit signs all around the city. They have a way different thinking, right? They all of a sudden it's real. This made up thing. It's a real deal. Your name, Erica buys houses, something's out there, or you have an office. This is a big one too. If you have a cheap office, your family start realizing you're paying $100 to $300 or $400 for an office, and you're getting mail there, and you're spending time there away from them, it becomes real. Travel, book the trip. Another one I hear people all the time, well, I want to travel to these places and that places, but I don't have anybody to go with me. Book the trip. Go on Google Flights, look for the cheapest day, book the trip, and then you just, once it's booked, you put it out there. Hey, I'm going on this trip, June, blah, blah, blah. If you want to join, here I am going. And don't change your date, because it'll always be somebody last minute like, I want to go too, I want to join too. Now, like, if they're not buying their ticket right then when you're showing them theirs, they're not going. And that's okay. And now I really sat down and looked at all the places I want to travel over the next year. And I took my little handy dandy planner, which I'm always talking about. Let me see if it's on the table here. My handy dandy planner. And I just flip it to the next couple of months. And I've got where I want to ask for credit increases on my cars. I want to apply for new business credit. I want to apply for new business lines of credit. I have my trips I want to book. And when I looked up all the different trips and conferences I had already wanted to sign up for the year, I'm traveling every month almost. And I know people who travel for work and hate it. And I'm like, lucky for you, you're even traveling, right? So again, how do you get people on board? If you have a big plan, show them some results. If you can, here's the 3 you need. It's either credit, time, or money, right? So credit, time, or money. If you don't have a car, you don't have a house, and you're saying, man, I really need help over here, people are kind of iffy because they're realizing your credit's bad. If you have money, which if you notice barbershops, hair salons, all these other people who seem to have a lot of cash flow, they get offers all the time. They have to turn stuff down. Ever check out your local barbershop man that owns the shop? He gets offers every day of the week. He has to turn them down, okay? So check out people who own car lots. They get offers every day of the week, and they have to turn them down. Okay, so again, time, credit, money. The guy who has time, it's hard. When you have a lot of time, if you're a student or you only work part-time, you need to be showing people that you're busy. I know it sounds silly. I know you want to spend your time relaxing. That's an American thing. But you got to really put in the work. And that's how people get on board, is when you start doing this thing. You know, like somebody said the other day, oh, man, you should be on the Dr. Boyce Watkins channel. I'm like, I've already been on there. I've got 1,000 videos on YouTube. I've been doing this for years. Like, you know, it just depends. It's a momentum thing. It's a do it anyway thing. Don't wait for anybody thing. So how do you get strangers on board? Show them the work. Show them what you're doing. Show them that you're trying, and put in the time. So everybody, this is Erica, Classic Con Blog. Your family's mentality get you down. I know I've read too many things. I've done too many client consultations about people's family. I know it's hard if it's your wife or your husband, but when you keep flipping around and changing different things, it burns people out. So what I usually do at this point, because I like multiple different things, is I create divisions in my company. This is the overarching SW Investments, and then I just have divisions of different things, my YouTube channels, my side little projects I do. That way, you know, if my family hears about it all the time, and then they're like, what about that thing you used to do? Oh, I still have it. It's still going. You just don't got to tell them all stuff. Now, don't be super fragmented, but definitely, what's your overarching? My overarching is to own real estate, is to have 10 single family units, and then 2 20 unit apartments in Dallas, because I've seen them and I know how it works, and it's good money. So everybody, this is Erica, Classy Con Blog. Show everyone around you the results. Get some help if you need to. Check down below if you need to for some links. But you guys have a great night.